what's up?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the program.
It's a Zak Hale super party tonight that he doesn't know about. It's going to be incredible. 20 years on Monster. What a fucking legend.
If it weren't for Chris Rasman, I wouldn't be doing backflips.
Retirement party. Theater tonight. We're gonna get drunk, party, celebrate, good times. Let's go! Let's fucking go!
Very nice place up in the mountains.
$100,000 I might pay my shit don't bleed. Yeah. Take them boys to school. Swagger number 3. Bitch, I'm bleeding bad. Like a bumblebee. Holla, holla, nigga, proceed. I'ma eat that booty just like groceries. Eat on that booty. Lay that bitch down like they do it. No type of bitch eat that wood, eat that wood. Supply your bitch, I got pistols, no wood. Hop on tacos that are making good. Helicopter chopping with the bud. Stuff them rats inside them if they nudge. Bang that other side, nigga, curse. Have my reefer louder than a speaker. Yeah, my niece is hanging with the Beatles. If you ever find a better keeper. 37 cameras for the sneakers. Going out like Ox or Benny Siegel. Send a cop, I can't wait to mistreat them. Forcing your hoe, I can't wait to mislead them. And beat them, they my people. That's my bitch.
20 years, baby!
Party of the century, man.
Fuck!
People who watching Airtime TV, we are in
Where are we at right now?
Deer Valley,
Park City.
Park City,
Utah.
Utah. I'm in Utah now. What do you guys think?
That's in the jar.
Oh, dog.
What are you doing over there? Setting up the video for later?
No, I can't bring it.
My God! Yo! So hyped.
That was insane.
So hyped. Oh, that was fuck. I didn't have one more in me. I was just like, dude, I have to land this. So I can't go back up again. Did you guys watch anything last night or not?
We watched Mark Frank burning bridges.
Turn this one up a little bit.
De Alto Cerro voy para Macané. Llego a Puerto.
We watched Nicholas Mueller, his part in Fruition, the AK section.
Best part of it. Not best part. I hate when people say that.
So good. And then I turned on a couple older videos, but Jar just said these are boring and turned them off. He's so honest.
You want a story about Jar? So we're in Australia.
Yeah, let's
it's
go.
First time hanging with Mason Jar. And obviously he's Jake Blaveldt's nephew. I put on the Pixies track, like that legendary Blaveldt part, Where's My Mind? And I go, yo, this one's for you, Jar. And it's playing. He goes, dude, I've always thought this song would be so sick for a part. And I'm sitting up there like, yo, this is like this is Blaveldt's like legendary part. He goes, are you serious? He goes, I've never seen that. I'm like, what, bro?
Worst cousin ever.
Dude. I was like, all right, we got to go home and watch some movies, dude.
All right, who am I sitting here with?
My name is Sage Kotsenburg.
Sage, how you living?
Living good. I'm a little dinged up right now, but I'm on the mend.
Let's talk about the ding.
The ding was pretty good, solid one. If you go down, you should just go down as hard as you can. It was on an embarrassing trick. It was on a cab 5, took me down though. Icy park jump. Cab 5 got my ass.
Not like the back 12 and Chad's Gap and everything, but the cab 5 on a park jump.
Cab 5 got me, dude. Day 1 of the season, cab 5er. Like, insane. Can't believe it.
Kind of ate you alive.
It demoed me. Like, got my ass.
Okay, so where are we at? It seems like, dude, it's looking good right now.
It's feeling good. I pretty much shattered my whole midfoot into, like, oblivion. A lot of pieces. Docs put me back together, though. Got a couple scars, couple plates, screws. We're on the mend. Look at that flexion right there.
Congrats on the mend.
Everyone's going switchback 19. I'm going cab 5, dude. Took me down.
Okay. Who are the standouts there? Who are some people before the injury when you were kind of like on the knuckle, on the drop in, like the roll in, being like, I'm going to go cab 5. Like, what you guys thinking?
Well, it was me and Sneaks. It was me and Stackswood just ripping all morning. We were having a blast, like day 1 of the season, having so much fun. Speed was super weird. There was some like wind gusts and stuff. Like you kind of go far and then you knuckle one run. But Stacks we were just kind of getting in the flow. Like it was day 1 of stomping grounds too. So no one was like quite busting yet. Obviously Tyga was doing like cab 3s and switchback 3s and switch methods, kind of insane. And yeah, I went for the cab 5.
Did you think about lying to anybody when you came home? Like, what happened? You're like, I went for a 14.
Like for the day after in the hospital, I haven't like misjudged my speed like that in like maybe 15 years or something, you know? Like I think like when I broke my collarbone was like the last time I like misjudged speed so bad. And so I was super embarrassed for sure. It was just like, how did that just happen? You know, I sat in the hospital for a couple of days just like, this ain't real. Like I didn't care about the injury. I'm like, my foot's in like 50 pieces. All good. That's going to get fixed up by the doc. How am I going to tell everyone back home I did it on a cab 5? But you got to own it, man. Shit happens.
Well, you're looking good now. It's been a little bit of a process. I'm sure it's been a bit of a journey. How's the mental game going through one of these injuries?
Dude, mental game's good. I mean, I've been lucky to have like my family and friends around me, and it's been good to relax. Like the first week or two, you're kind of going stir crazy. You're like, when can I get back on snow? And then that stops becoming my priority. And it's like the everyday stuff matters. You're like, how can I bend my foot a little bit more today? You just kind of focus up on that, and the mental's been good. I've been lucky to have fam and friends around for sure.
Yeah, that's a bigger part than people realize, I think, with the rehab. When you don't got that, when you don't got it like that with your family or your friends, and you go through a bad injury and you don't got people popping by, I'm sure it can be a lot of time in your head is a bad day.
Yeah, and this weekend's been sick. Just seeing like whole Beyond Metals are in town. You're here. Like so many friends are in town, and it's been like 4 weeks tomorrow since surgery. So I've pretty much just been a hermit for the last couple of weeks, and then now I get to see all the homies. So
Who has brought you or done the nicest thing since the injury? Who should we give some flowers to here?
man, I mean, definitely my family first and foremost. Like my sister and my mom and dad have been like at my side, like anything I needed from when I got home. And then my neighbors, the Ernits, shout outs to them. The ortho surgeon lives a couple doors down from me, and they just be like making me food and like bringing me everything. So big shouts to them.
Big shouts.
And also Germ got me home. It was like not a cool travel day getting home because I had like my foot was like, dude, demoed. Like it was like dislocated in a couple spots in like 50 pieces, and just like Germ got me home. Took like all of our board bags and everything, wheelchair in the airport with me, and like he just beasted me home. It was
Bad day for you, but imagine being Germ with all that luggage.
Yeah, I mean, he got the cool thing is he got a little stronger. So. Muscle.
Did you get any meals dropped off that you were kind of like, yo, thanks, but I don't really eat this?
Not really. I gotten like, I mean, my neighbors, the Ernest, they're dropping on like banh mi's and pho and stuff. Dude, I'm living good, dude. I'm telling you, I might get broke off more often.
All right, let's take a fucking U-ball here. What are we here for? What's going on tonight?
We're here for premiere of our movie, Eternal Descent, Beyond Metal's movie, and then a sneak peek at the Hirano documentary.
The Hirano one, let's start off with that one. Who's in that film and what does that touch on?
Yeah, it's a show. So Skin cooked up like a shortened version because they're actually out there finishing it right now. They wanted to be done with it, but he had like one more sesh he wanted to get with the Hiranos. So he's finishing up the whole thing. It's like a 9-minute sneak peek of it basically, but just goes into, Ayumu and Kaishu's, upbringing and like their mentality with like competing with themselves and competing against others. It's heat. It's really sick.
Are they both locked in for the Olympics?
I think Ayumu's locked in. Kaishu still. He got hurt last year with his like ankle, so he's got to put it up this year.
Damn. And Ayumu would be going to his 4th Olympics, winning his first silver when he was 16.
Yeah, I think. He's like three Olympic. He's 3 for 3 right now in podium.
Gold, silver.
And homie's hitting the box.
Homie's been on one.
Yeah.
But Kaishu did that method that I think the entire snowboard community watching the last Olympics, when Kaishu did that method that was 25 feet out, so you got a 20-foot pipe, so you're talking, 4-story, 5-story building length from the ground. You're going 5 stories in the air with that method. Like that one was a memorable moment for all snowboarders.
Straight up. So what's cool about the Olympics, like you don't really know what's gonna happen. There's like a new course, new pipe. No one's been there, so like. You don't really know what's going to happen.
Let's dive into the Olympics for 1 second here. Olympics is coming. There's been talk about like a street, like a rail jam. Mm-hmm. There's been talk about the backcountry.
Yep.
What's your thoughts on the two of those disciplines potentially going into fucking the Olympics?
Yeah. I mean, Olympics is definitely trying to appeal to like a younger audience, and like obviously they wouldn't be adding in like rail jams or backcountry snowboarding unless maybe times are a little tough.
Imagine watching a taco live, on a rail jam.
Yeah. I mean, the free riding, it makes sense. There's a tour, like it does. If you're looking at it from that side, it makes sense. There's a tour set up. You'd probably witness some pretty crazy stuff. I think like the process of getting there would probably be a nightmare. Rail jams seem like super loose to me, and like I do get like if it's there, like if you're ripping rails, it'd be sick for you to go to the Olympics, but it just seems rogue to me. Like most rail setups I see are like always done bad, and I just don't know if FIS and IOC is going to lace it, but maybe.
Yeah, well said. Would you go to the Olympics for backcountry if you got the opportunity?
I've been definitely thinking about it a lot, and like obviously the more people have been bringing it up of it's going to be in the Olympics, is the more I've been like, I'm going to actually have to think about if I'm okay, just I'm at peace. Like I had my ups and downs afterwards, and I'm at peace with the Olympics now. And now I'm like, should I try to go back or just walk away and I'm like, yo, I'm good just filming. I love
I
filming,
got a gold.
Yeah, and I'm like, I show up to Natty Select and I'm like, man, I stopped competing for a reason sometimes. And I still have that competitive energy in me, but sometimes I just like to like compete against myself filming, where I'm like, I got to land this trick because I'm just need to for a video or something, I'm a little bit more at ease with that. But when it like officially goes in, which it sounds like it is, I'll like make my mind up then. But I definitely, it'll be like a big decision for sure.
Yeah, because it would be NST is like the middle ground between like backcountry filming and being in a contest, and then the pinnacle of contest and competitive energy and where your fucking mental game would go would be the Olympics. And so if you don't love clocking back into that world or thinking about who you would become in that setting and what it would feel like to go back to that, and if you don't perform, what that would kind of be like I get it.
Yeah.
There's kind of some layers to that.
Yeah, there's some layers to it. I think it's even like with just like injuries do make you see stuff differently. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of, I've done like what I've done. And it's like, is this like a new chapter? It's like, should I be trying to go back to the Olympics? Like, do I care? But that'll like come with time. I'm not stressing about it right now, but
let's peel back one fucking simple layer there. Were there any takeaways in the last month sitting on your couch? Any kind of digestions, epiphanies that you've kind of had on life or anything that's a little bit, maybe a little deeper?
Nothing like too crazy yet, but just, I didn't think I would. I just like, I have a hard time not riding. I love snowboarding. Like I love just going birding laps at Woody's like end of November when the jump's like 5 feet. I'll rip 20 laps a day there when it's pretty bad. So I've appreciated like not riding. I've been like, maybe it's good to just chill for a bit, and it's felt really nice.
Okay, there's another film there, Beyond Metals.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit on that project.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. So
nice.
Yeah, I got the link to send to the theater and I just didn't click on it because I wanted to be.
Job.
Yeah, I watched the Hirano one because I knew nothing about it and everyone was asking me what it was. So I did watch that and I was super hyped on it. But yeah, the Beyond crew, Sebe's in town, Lolo, Luda, KB. I think that's it for their squad. And yeah, I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, that's going to be
It's hyped to see the intro.
Okay, you haven't seen the film. If you had to place money, we go to Vegas because I love to gamble, and we went there.
Yep.
And, we had some bucks, and we put them down. Who are you going to place your money on for best part?
I'm going to guess, well, Luda, I know a couple of them got a little banged up last year, so I know Sebe threw down a bit. I think Luda was chucking before he got hurt. Stoked to see his. He's always like ripping streets and POW, which I rock with. So I always love Luda clips.
Yeah, Luda's underrated. I love Luda.
I love all the dudes. I mean, I'm a Beyond Metals truther.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
big fan.
I'm a Luda guy.
Let's talk about your film. What's the name of the film? Where did the concept come from? A little bit on that.
Yeah, so we got this film coming out called Eternal Descent. And the theme, we wanted it to like sound and look like a video game that you'd play when you were a Grom.
Which game?
A combination of a couple. Like the inspo started from 1080 in 64 because I was like grinding on that game, and then Amped and SSX made it in. Like when you see the actual character selections, very SSX tricky. But the concept came from like Amped, 1080, and SSX.
Did you ever see the video Clips to Relax and Chill To by Mount Mountain?
I didn't see
in
that.
Canada?
No.
That's a big local one. Kind of made all of his friends into video game characters a couple years ago.
Yeah,
I thought maybe you got some inspo from that.
No, I was like, I was trying to see if anyone had done it before. Not that it like totally mattered, but I was like, couldn't find too much. I missed Mount Mountain, which I feel like I have seen before, but yeah, that was like the concept behind it.
Nice.
And then the crew is me, Judd Henkes, Dustin Craven, and then Sebe, Rene, Nils, and Zak Hale have some clips in it.
Damn.
We just kind of went out chasing some storms. We had like a pretty loose idea of the season. We were like pretty over just planning trips. So we're like, let's just follow some snow. And just the small crew throughout the year was like me and Judd. And then we were just kind of like, we knew we were going to link with Craven in Canada, and Rene and Sebe and them made their way in. So it was like, I wouldn't really say it was a loose program, but like we just kind of took the season as it was. Like we didn't really plan too much besides like trying to just rip a bunch and like rip as much as possible. So
You were weather refreshing.
we were weather refreshing. Yeah, we were just like Wyoming, McCall, Wyoming, Canada. Like we were just going wherever, Japan. But it was sick. It was really cool. I had a really good time spending like some good days out with Judd. Like kind of look at him as like little bro for sure. And I think like what he's gonna do in the next couple of years is gonna be so exciting. There's like there's a breath of fresh air. I feel like in just like backcountry snowboarding right now, some young guns that are like just putting a breath of fresh air into it, and he's one of them. And like watching him jump, he does some tricks in the movie and his landings. There's like, I'm like, wow, I'm getting old. Like I used to be the one throwing it, coming in the crew and hitting some doubles. And everyone's like, whoa, how'd you do that? Now I'm looking at him like, how you doing this, dude? He's landing stuff first, second try, and I'm like over here struggling a bit, and it's cool to see. It motivates me too. It's cool.
After Siberian Express, that little trip to Jackson Hole and watching him live, I was always a fan, but seeing him live ride and witnessing just how talented he is and how comfortable he is going big, like he is going to be somebody that is so special to watch over these next couple of years. And you see him right now just hitting the jumps. When he's doing a back five, everybody can do a back five right now, but his pop and his composure, and he's not trying to like oversell the afterbang or tweak it too much, but not tweak it enough. It's like he has such a good balance. Clearly, he looked up to some fucking good snowboarders because I'm a big fan of what he's doing on the board these days.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool because you get to watch Judd go. He's doing like butter switchback double 12s on like park jumps. But then he's also got like a dope cab 3 and like a back 5. And, he's got some good flavor. And he's like always going like backside off the heels on park jumps and cab off the toes. So his IQ of snowboarding is really high.
Yeah, less circus tricks and more circus tricks that are like off the heel spinning. When it first came out, you were like, oh, it looks a little circusy or whatever, or like nollie backside spins.
That was me.
No, that's my whole thing, dude. no, but like, you know what I mean?
Making it look so good.
But he's doing that in 2025 with like the pop and the composure and like the way he rolls off the takeoff. Still like, because I always say this, that like your takeoff, what you do in the air and then how you land, that's what makes a clip. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
three things.
And then 4 with like the filming, and then 5 with your kit.
Yeah.
And then 6 with the editing, 7 with the song. Seven things need to come together.
Magnificent.
What would you rate the film out of 0 to 10 on how proud you are of the film?
Oh, I'm super proud of it. Like, I think it was a pretty tough snow year for like a bunch of people. Like, I think we got it pretty good. Like, I think riding wise, it's epic. There's some like really good bangers, and there's some like steezy tricks. Really hyped on the soundtrack. Like, I think proud wise, I'm like 10 out of 10.
Damn.
It's not like we rewrote the book or anything on stuff, but like just like what I got kind of hurt in the middle of it. Like, took some breaks for Natty Select, and so I'm really hyped on how it turned out.
Take us through your favorite clip in the movie.
Favorite clip in the movie? Let's see. Probably, man, there's a couple that I really like that I don't know if I should leak. Is this coming out after?
Well, it's verbal. You know what I mean? Like, maybe don't say the spot then and just leak the clip and the vibe of the clip and stuff.
I mean,
and it would be nice for you to kind of leak it a bit so that the people listening to this are really excited to watch it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, there's this clip. There's a couple that I like, but off the top of my head, to not get too boring, is like, it was me and Dustin went out hellying at Eagle Pass, and I got like a natty back 7 and a natty like a back 3 off a cliff that day. Same day in Wyoming, Germ was with Judd, and he gets this like switch double back rodeo 12. And he had never tried it before. He tried it in airbag and couldn't figure it out. Teed it up like second try, and his landing on it looks like he did like a switchback 1 on a jump. It's mental, dude. It's not like the biggest jump or anything, but he learned the trick on the spot. One of those things that you're like, that's crazy. Like, his rotation on it is nuts. It's cool.
As one of the most progressive athletes and snowboarders on fucking planet Earth, what kind of fuels you to keep going and keep sending it after fucking like injuries like this? Like, where's the why?
You're talking about yourself right now.
No.
It's like,
Dude, I'm jumping over pine trees right now. I can't even grab my board.
Getting the Japan 7-Eleven belly like that slob ain't hitting too good.
No, not me. Back to you.
I couldn't even listen to the question.
Like, as far as being somebody who's so progressive and is fueled by taking snowboarding from A to B, and you are one of the greats. You got a gold medal in the Olympics. You filmed without a doubt some of the most progressive and best mind-melting footage over the last 10 years since you've gone into the backcountry. What is the why? What is the motivate? Like, what do you tell yourself when you're fucking at the top of an in-round? Like, what motivates Sage to fucking get into that fucking world?
Yeah, I mean, thanks for that. That means a lot.
It's true.
Sick. Yeah, thank you. The how and the why. I mean, I don't know. I mean, since I was a kid, I always just like looked up to people that motivated me. Like, so did everyone. I was like super hyped on Danny Cass, and I liked watching contests, but I also like appreciated video parts so much. Like, I really was influenced by both, and like super influenced by people like John Jay. I was like watching his like fuck it part is still to this day. Just watched it last week, and I'm like, how did he do that? Like, how did you do that in a season? It's nuts. So I always just like compared myself to them. Like, even when I was younger, I'm like, I want to be like them, putting it up. So I always just think like, I can't do this forever. When I'm like 45 and I look back and be like, oh, I didn't try 110%, or look back and be like, oh, I did, and that was sick, and I got what I got,
As somebody who never tried 110%, I remember one time specifically to that John Jay part, I was coming off of an injury, and I'm in the gym, and I'm like, I want to film a part like John Jay's fucking fuck it part. Like, or is it for him against him? The two part and both of them are incredible.
Back, yeah.
Those films, like, and John's part specifically, I remember being like, that's how good I want my footage to be. Here we are at 37, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
I mean, there's a couple years that I chucked, you know what I mean, that I really tried, and then I broke my back on this cab 3 and this weird landing, and I remember getting heli bumped out, and I was just like, you can't hang out.
Dude, that's beast.
When you tap yourself out.
Yeah, no, that'll change it for sure. But yeah, I always look at like my future self. I'm just like, am I going to be bummed right now that I didn't put it up?
Yeah, I'm definitely like that. You know what, though? I will say this as like an honest. I always tell people this, that I think I got what I thought about myself throughout my snowboard career. Like, I thought I would be like a Canadian pro, made a little bit of money, who was like, like focused on like the style aspect and now looking back, I'm like, fuck off. You should have just tried. Like, cause there was a couple years there that like, I think I was like really, at the time I felt like I was really good and I could have put it up.
Putting it up.
And I wish I would have put on a little bit more, but I think that what inspires me with airtime right now is to not do that again. Like,
right.
to put it all in, like to do 110 now, for the kids.
For the kids. I mean, airtime, I'm an airtime truther.
The truther, yeah. All right, let's finish on this. One pro from any era ever that you could add to the roster going into this season that you could film with, if they were just like in their prime and you could bring them out and they could film with you.
I want to ride with Art of Flight era Mueller. Like, I just want to sit and watch. I would just chill and watch. Just be like, dude, just have at it, bro. Like, I just want to witness like the best snowboarding ever done.
Well said. Favorite clip you've ever filmed that you think maybe has been overlooked?
I mean, I feel like this one did get quite a bit of love. So it's hard trying to think of like an underrated one, but like the front 3 on McCall first track on Viking Cliff was like, I think it's my favorite clip I've ever gotten, really. Just because it was like first track. It was like super big that year, like went super far out on it, and had to wait a whole afternoon and then the next morning to like get the clip. So due to weather, but that one lives high up for me.
How long did that clip high last?
That one, that season that we were filming Joy, like not long. Like I don't think I really like even thought of what we filmed that year. It was just like land that front three. It was like, what are we getting next? Like it was just like put it, don't even forget about it. Like you have no clips again. Like that's how that season was.
That clip, that clip is incredible. That film is incredible. It's almost like when you deep dive into pros, what the coolest thing about airtime is before you ever record with anybody, like I just did a podcast with JF Pelchat, and I went through all of his footage from 1994 to 2010, or 2016 was his last part. So you're like 20-something years of video footage, and you see what they've contributed. Like when we did our last podcast, probably like almost a year ago, 8-9 months ago, like doing the same thing for you, and just it's wild to see like how many clips people have filmed, and the work that goes into those clips is just insane to just, I don't think many people will understand what it's like to get the right light, get the snow conditions, to be in the position where you're with a crew that you can fucking believe in, and you're in the mental fucking state to fucking chuck a front three off of a fucking huge cliff that you don't really know the speed for.
Right. Yeah, I think I agree on all that. I think that it's really rad seeing younger kids come into like backcountry filming. I know it's the same in the streets too. Like I went on plenty of street trips back in the day. I'm like, oh, I'm going to put this up. And you get there and like, damn, this is really hard actually. But there was like, I think when you start filming video parts and especially like making movies, you start respecting what other people have done a lot more. And you start, instead of having like maybe like a little animosity or something like, oh, I'm going to go film the best part ever. You're kind of like, whoa, if I even come close to that, like I'll be super excited, you know? And you just have like a little bit more like respect for like people's like creativity, and you watch parts a little bit differently, and you're like, oh, I thought this was really sick how they edited to this, or I think it's really sick how they like filmed this front seven, you know, like that light was really good that day. And you start looking at, you're like, fuck the trick. Like, check out the light on this clip. It's so sick. Yeah,
this filmer did a really good job.
Yeah, and you start, it's like the craft of filmmaking is like, that's what keeps me coming back.
100%. Well said. All right, we got 10 bullet points here.
Boom.
If you could steal one person's...
Are we good on time too? Almost 4. Okay, it's perfect. I was just making sure not to jack this up, but sorry.
Is that still recording? Can you see? Okay.
Yeah.
If you could steal one rider's talents, who would it be? And think about this for a second, because you don't want to steal someone who has the same talents as part of, like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like Rene, easy. Like, it'd be so sick to ride like him. It'd be insane.
Okay, one trick that you suck at.
Switchback sevens.
Best trick. Best feeling trick.
Front three.
Favorite grab.
Like a good... when you do it good, I kind of have a shitty method. Like a nice poppy stale fish feels good because it's kind of hard.
Very well said. Damian Sanders has a really good one. I watched a couple old videos lately, and it's like, yeah, motherfucker has hard boots, but motherfucker can bend that board like crazy.
Appreciate the stale.
Yeah. Worst trick in snowboarding.
Worst trick in snowboarding. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like them all.
Yeah, you are open to everything. I don't think I am.
I'm trying to think.
What about the front 180 cab 3? I just love throwing that one under the bus.
No,
people who
front
listen
one cab 3 is pretty bad. The half cab back 3 and
okay.
I mean, you can.
Let me hit you with one more. Half cab 50 on a kink rail to no slide pretzel. Ooh, that one bugs me.
That was straight me at like WCI in 06, dude. I was putting those up for sure.
Oh, me too, dude.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't really like front fives.
Fuck, my whole career is a front five.
I just like, I don't know.
Okay. I don't like front fives either anymore.
Got to throw one out that I don't really fuck with.
The one that I've dedicated my whole life to.
Hey, you got a good one. Just I don't like it.
Favorite feature to see in a park?
A rainbow box.
Correct answer. It's literally that is a rainbow box or a rainbow rail.
Anybody can have a good time on it.
Most underrated snowboarder currently.
There's a couple easy ones that I don't want to say because they're getting
They got the
We're getting
flowers.
some love and
Let's so there's somebody who has too many flowers on them right now, but who would you add flowers to?
I'm like a Bryn truther, dude. That's too easy. I'm Bryn truther.
I love that answer now. That worked out great.
It's stuck in my head. I can't think of anyone else.
Did you see his part?
Yeah, it's so
Do you think it was
sick.
good?
Yeah, it was epic.
What was your favorite Bryn clip in that movie? Did anything stick out to you?
I like that switchback double 10. I think you
Yeah.
switch nose. Thought he was gonna hold it at 9, and that was really gonna tickle me. But the switchback double 10 was
Yeah, it was. His intention was to do a switchback 9 nose, and then he couldn't figure out the access, so he
dumped
dumped it. Favorite park rider in the world right now?
favorite park rider in the world, Rene.
Favorite snowboard movie of all time?
True Life.
Favorite rider at this current moment? You could say
I'm
me
really
or
liking
whatever.
BMO right now. BMO stock is high right now.
You going BMO?
I'm going BMO.
Honestly,
You disagree?
no. Every clip I've seen of him this year,
It's
I'm
sick.
like,
No,
this
he
is-
keeps blowing me away.
Yeah.
I'm like super hyped on him. Yeah.
Yeah, BMO. He's like got this Mount Baker meets Freddie Kalbermatten riding approach.
I think I
and
like
I'm
him
just
because I don't really
into it.
know what I'm gonna see next. Like he had that like switchback 7 natty, and I'm like, okay, that was pretty nuts too.
All right, who do you got your money on for the Olympics? Slope style, big air, and pipe.
I got. Let's see. Let's go. Realistically, I'm going. I think Scotty James will win pipe. I think Chloe will win pipe. I think Hiroto, I think, is probably going to win big air. I think Tyga's going to win slope. I think Zoe will win slope. I think maybe Kokomo big air.
So who is guys slope?
Tyga.
You think Tiger's got it like that for the slope?
You see his X Games run last year?
Yeah.
Before the playoffs?
Yeah, I'm just
Before
like
the
I'm a
dumbest-
Sidney Crosby
before
fan forever, dude.
Before they took his score away?
Mark Mitz coming in clutch here, dude.
I would love to see Mick Mo win. That'd be insane.
It would be the
just
story.
for snowboarding.
It's just
like,
the story,
for the
dude.
documentary
Come
would
on.
be
The
nuts.
doc.
Yeah.
All right. Sage, huge fan. Thanks for coming on, as always. Excited to see your movie, Eternal Descent. Thanks, boss. Peace.
Peace.
That you guys can do so much on minimum wage makes me so proud. Sam Tax was
Matteo Masadi, Ludwig Billtoft, Dominic Wagner, Jordan motherfucking Morris, Iris Pham, Ted Moreland, Nick fucking Miller, Brian Fox.
And who am I here with?
You're here with Kevin Backstrom.
Huge fan, Kevin. Before we get into this
Likewise, dog.
Before we get into this short interview, I just want to say, give you some flowers here. You've been snowboarding for a long time. Off air, we were talking. He's been on Monster for almost 18 years, and it's been insane to see how long you've been filming for and what you've done since all your professional snowboarding. You're still a super pro, but the way that you've been giving back with Beyond and like what you've created at that brand and what it looks like, the attention to detail. I just, as someone who has a brand and I see, you know, the photos, the slideshows you guys make, the reels, the carousels that you do, and I know that you help on all the design and everything there, and the hard work and what you're making snowboarding look like through that brand and your snowboarding is fucking dope.
Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, so nice job. Keep going.
Thank you.
All right, so first and foremost, obviously you've been busy working at Beyond Metals. What are you working on right now at the company? What's taking up your time?
Right now, like in the company, I just finished the movies, or like the movie that we're premiering tonight.
Editing?
I edited.
I know you edited the last couple, but I didn't know you edited this one.
I did this one as well.
Damn.
We had Yarsi filming it, and then I edited it. So it's mostly like editing the movie, and then also on the side of that, designing the clothes, and yeah, just graphics and all kinds of stuff.
Grinding, dude. Describe Beyond Metals. Like, what do you want that company to look like? What is the mission statement behind the company?
It's just a bunch of homies snowboarding together. That's like the main thing. That's how we started. Like, we started back in 2012 making webisodes, and just, yeah, you know, a group of homies, and we're still the same homies, and that's how we want to keep the company.
All right, who's answering like customer service calls these days and stuff?
Luda is helping out with the customer service this summer, but he can't do it in the wintertime, but this summer, like, so sick. He wants to learn like what happens in the company and like how it all works. And then he was like, yeah, is there anything I can help you guys with? And we were like, yeah, sure. Like customer service, that'd be amazing. And he's killing it on that. He knows the product better than anyone. So yeah, it's perfect.
Those fucking opportunities don't just fall in your lap. Like he hits you up. You guys are close homies, and he goes, "Yo, I want to be involved, and if I have to start from the bottom and work my way up, I'm willing to do that." Like that is exactly what you want to do, and like see from a home.
I think it's awesome. I was hyped when he started talking to us and like want to be involved in the company. And
so who from beyond like is involved right now?
Like everyone is involved, like the writers, everyone is involved in everything. Like we send designs and like for the movies, for example, like we send, like everyone has their opinion on pretty much everything.
Are writers picking their own songs?
When it's full parts, they do. But then now it's like a mixed segment. I send the songs to the other writers as well, and they get to say their opinion if they like it or not. And then if everybody likes it, it's a go.
I do a lot of editing now, and I hate it all until about the 70% of the way through part, because then it starts really coming together.
Yeah.
And then I get excited.
Yeah.
You know, but at the beginning, when you're literally just laying out the fucking timeline, you're like, fuck, where do I even start with all this shit?
It's a lot of work for sure. It's like picking out all the tricks and then what goes in, what doesn't go in, and gotta find the right songs, and then you find out some song has been used, so you have to switch the song. It's just, it
the song overlaps. Like, do you think that if a song's been used, you can't use it again?
Kind of, but I know that we probably use some songs that's been used before without even knowing it, but then you find out later. But
I like what Austin said yesterday. Austin said if you film a mic drop part, like so good, like use whatever song. And it almost is like if you use like a song that's been used in a backcountry segment and it's the best part ever, and that's your dream song to use, and it's your best part you'll ever film, it's kind of like that person should give you the nod. You know what I mean? You almost need to know the part's good enough that writer's going to look at you and say, good fucking job.
Yeah, word.
Then I think you can use the fucking song.
Yeah.
Have you learned anything from snowboarding, and have you dragged any of that into your business life?
I feel like we learned so much from snowboarding. Definitely learned more from snowboarding than being in school. I kind of quit school early, and I was the worst person in school. No grades, nothing. But then, like, just from traveling and hanging out with people and seeing, like, new cultures, and you learn so much from that. So I think that helped a lot.
Yeah, that is very well said. I feel like there's people that are book smarts, people that are street smarts, and for me, I've always been a little bit more in tune with the people that are street smarts, and I mean, that's what gets you through life, you know? Those fucking books are only going to get you so far. Do you think mixing friends and business is a good thing?
Everyone says it's a bad thing, but for us, it's the best thing that could ever happen. Like, we're all homies. Me and Tor been best friends since we got into the Norwegian snow school when we were 16. And yeah, it's been the best journey of my life. Like, I wouldn't ask for anything else. So I think you should do business with your homies. Like, what's better than like trying to build something with someone you actually like?
Very well said. All right. Your favorite old snowboard company that is no longer, around anymore, or maybe they are, but a company that you've been inspired by that's helped you kind of piece together what you want Beyond Metals to look like and feel like, which is important.
When I was younger, I always loved Forum. That was like what like all the video games movies and all what Forum did, that was like what I was into when I was younger.
Favorite video games part?
I really liked Lauri Heiskari.
Yeah, Lauri Heiskari.
He had like a fluffy beanie on in one part, if I don't remember it wrong. That was like, I really looked up to that guy.
Yeah, the front board on the sea kink and hooks backwards, and he's like, pretty dope, huh? I love that part.
Loved his style and how he was snowboarding. It was dope.
All right, dream addition to the team.
Dream addition could be just any rider.
Open book. They could be from the 80s.
Johan Olofsson.
Correct.
Would probably be, that'd be sick.
Okay, now that you've transitioned from being, well, you're still a super pro and stuff, but you are a bit of a team manager. And if someone's going to ride for your company, that it needs to get the stamp of probably all you and the homies. But how does somebody get on? How does somebody get sponsored by a company like yours?
Like, it's just basically, or of course you start getting like products and stuff from maybe like your regional, or like from the person that runs BL Metals in your country or whatever. And then like you start hanging out. A good example is Truth. Like, he started getting BL Metals gear from Joey in Canada, and then it just like evolved, and he came to Logs, we were shredding, and he's just been killing it for so long now that we felt like he deserves, you know, to be on and rep the company. It also, you know, has to go along with all the riders, and you need to be able to travel together and have a good time. And just, you know, it's weird if you're signing someone that you don't want to hang out with. Like, has to be persons that you get along with.
Totally. You need to come and hang out with the homies and be able to fit. There's nothing better to hang out in a small Airbnb. Everybody's flights got canceled, and you're like, this is fucking dope.
Yeah,
like, this is as good as it gets.
Yeah, totally.
That's fucking incredible. And I live for fucking shitty jokes, so that's my whole thing. And shout outs to Truth Smith. That kid fucking is killing it.
He's really good.
Yeah. And he's just he's so passionate about snowboarding, and he cares, and he loves your company. And
it's like good on the hill and off the hill. Like, just the greatest kid.
Let me pick your brain here a little bit on one of your favorite clips you've ever filmed. I mean, your bag is deep. You've had some of my favorite clips ever, some of the best style. So was there one clip that you filmed throughout your career that really stands out to you that you're proud of?
Let me think. Maybe, I think from Bahamas or Casino, I did like a front three stale in Austria, and skinny shot it from like below. I don't know. That's probably my favorite.
It's perfect.
Thank you.
The
man.
light too.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, if you can spend your whole life trying to film great shit, and if the light, the snow conditions, your crew, your mental fucking state at that current moment doesn't align, like, in order to get a clip that's backlit, that's great snow, and you have the skill set to do a front three stale like that takes like 20 years of dedication to get that shot. And that is a shot that will live on forever as an A++ shot that anyone would ever use. It's a hammer.
Thank you, man.
Papa Snooze.
Papa Snooze.
Papa Snooze, and then we're going to do 10 quick questions here. If you could steal one rider's talent, what would you steal? And think about this for a second, because you don't want to overlap a talent that you already have. You know what I mean? You want to steal some talent that could make you the ultimate snowboarder.
Just Mikhail Banks, switch method or switch riding.
Mikkel Bang's a good answer. Best feeling trick.
Frontside three.
Favorite grab.
Stalefish.
Worst trick.
Tindy.
True. Favorite feature to see in the park.
Like a roller or a jump.
A roller works well for you, my friend. You really helped bring the roller back to a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
That one front three you have, dude, is so good. Favorite movie of all time?
Some old video games, or actually White Balance was a big one for me growing up as well. The kids part. The kids segment.
Yeah, like Freddie Ospo, Mikkel Bang. I love backflips. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking Mikkel, dude. He's still going. You see his new footage in Paved?
Yeah.
Dude, that back nine Indy is so good, dude.
Yeah.
Like, elite level footage. Favorite rider at this moment?
Favorite rider at this moment? Kazu. Insane. Always been a favorite. Nico.
Do you have a favorite Nico and Kazu moment?
Favorite Nico moment? Probably Fruition. His own movie. We watched it. Was it yesterday?
We watched it yesterday.
I watched it probably 100 times. And Kazu just, all his parts through the years. Not a specific.
All right. This is up to you. Some people know about the Olympics, some people don't. But if you were gonna put your money down on anybody to win slope style, big air, and pipe, you got any names?
Slope style and pipe. Pipe, probably Ayumu.
Please, Ayumu, win another one.
Slope style. I have no clue. I would like to see Rena win. That'd be dope.
I'm Canadian. I still want Mark Mick to be clutch and win, but I love Rene.
I'd be happy with Mark as well. That'd be sick.
You got a slope. You got slope. You got big air. Who do you think's gonna chuck their fucking carcass and get the biggest rotation around? That's basically.
I have no clue. No fucking idea.
Good answer. Is there one rotation that's too many for the backcountry?
I don't really know. Haven't seen too many crazy rotations in the backcountry. Seen a couple triples, but not like to do on the big air jumps. What do you think?
I think if you go art of flight, like John Jay back 10 over that gap, that crevasse gap, or the one that Torstein and Dan Breezy hit, like if you're talking those size, like Chad's gap big, like a back 14 or whatever, a switchback 16, I think would look sick, like really sick. Yeah. But like when you go to the smaller jumps, like around like Utah here and stuff, and you talking about something that's over a 12, I'm like, I don't know if I need to see it, you know?
Yeah.
Mikkel Bang had a really good fast spinning switchback 12, and he's never brought it back to the backcountry because even he's like, I don't know if I need to, and he doesn't.
Back 9, switchback 9.
Is switchback 10
I'd
though?
rather watch that than the bigger spins.
His switchback 10 in one of the Absinthe movies is insane.
Yeah,
that was. Yeah, Mikkel's got a lot of clips. All right, dog.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Sweet. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, sweet.
Hi, it's Iris Fam, and you're listening to Airtime TV.
We got Luda. He's not happy about being here. He doesn't love interviews, people. It's fine.
Let's try.
All right. Who am I here with?
Ludvig.
It's very nice to hang out with you, dude. I'm a huge fan of your snowboarding. I often say that you're one of the most underrated snowboarders on planet Earth.
Thank you. Same.
All right, we're going to go through the bullet points first because I feel like it's a little bit lighter. If you could steal one rider's talent, who would you steal?
I don't know, like Kevin's like view of like finding spots and stuff.
Best feeling trick?
I don't know, front 7.
Front 7 what?
Yeah.
You got to grab?
Yeah, melon.
A good front 7 melon is just when you get when you're at the apex of your air, if you grab the melon and push out like amp 2 vibes, like that's one of the best looking fucking things. Favorite grab?
I don't know, grab maybe. It's like
correct answer. Yeah. Most underrated rider currently?
There's a bunch of people that are underrated for sure, like especially young people. I don't know, Niklas Mattsson maybe, being pretty underrated.
There you go. I don't know who that is.
Oh.
No?
There's a Swedish guy that was in the national team and shit. Like,
what was he good at? What's one trick that he could do that like
he could do anything basically.
One of those dogs, like an Alec Alstring kind of guy.
Yeah.
Favorite park rider right now?
I mean, shit, I don't know, René. Yeah.
Favorite snowboard movie of all time?
Ponytail.
Favorite rider at this current moment?
Mikkel Bang, I would say. Yeah. Always pumped to watch him.
Mikkel Bang's a good answer.
Yeah.
Who's been the biggest inspiration in your life?
I mean, yeah, Tor and Kevin, obviously. Since I was a kid, also Sven Fogren. Since I grew up riding with him, I always looked up to what he was doing. 2 of your favorite clips you've ever filmed? Don't be shy. You've laced a lot of bangers. The Switchback 5 in Casino. Probably the front free from the tree in Japan, in Force Majeure. It's like I always just wanted to hit like a tree ride and just saw it from the road, and yeah, pretty classic, I guess, in Japan that you do that. But I didn't think you were gonna land it. I thought it was one of those ones where it's just like the best style. Like he doesn't know that there's no landing down there. Boom. What's something that makes somebody's riding stick out to you? I don't know, that it just looks effortless. Effortless is a good word. Favorite clip that you filmed in this recent movie? Guess like the Ollie in Whistler that I did. Can't wait to see it. I already posted it like on my gram like a couple months ago. That's probably my favorite clip. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on. Any closing words? Any advice for the world? No, I don't know. Okay, one more question for you. What makes a snowboard brand cool in your eyes? A snowboard brand, like I don't know, like it's just like you want to hang out together, like they're just homies. The people. Yeah, the people. Cheers to the people, dude. Thanks for coming on. Huge fan. Yeah. And peace, dude. Thank you. All right, who am I here with?
My name is Lauren Derminio.
AKA?
Everyone calls me Lolo.
Why do they call you Lolo?
It's a great question.
We don't know the answer. Okay, we're going to kick it off with a more serious question. What's the spliff ratio these days?
Oh, depends on the time of day, for sure. A little heavier backy when the sun's out. Less backy when it's dark.
Do you snowboard better baked?
Yes. Sometimes I'll like be at a spot not getting something, and I'm like, I don't deserve a spliff yet, and then I'll be like, fine, and I'll smoke it and like immediately land it. I'm like, damn.
Oh, so you kind of use weed as the motivator to get the clip.
Yeah, but then I also tend to snowboard better when my brain's a little more, you know.
What does weed in your perspective change about your riding? Why do you do it when you're baked? Is it why do you do it when you're riding? Is it because you're addicted to weed, or does it make you snowboard and have a different perspective that you like?
Yeah, I don't know if I would say it changes my riding or I'm addicted to it. I just feel better.
That's interesting. To me, it really changes the way I ride. Sometimes I want to go in and just grab like a poutine because you get like the munchies. Occasionally, if you hang out with someone who's got like they're like, this is the craziest weed ever. It's called Darth Vader, and it's like the highest THC count of all time. I'm like, I'm not trying to green out on the hill, you know what I mean?
You gotta be smart with it, for sure.
But on a pow day or whatever, like a drag, I mean, I live in Canada where it's legal, so we can speak about this as if we were crushing beers, so calm down if you're offended. I like snowboarding baked from time to time. I do it less now.
It is nice.
Definitely I don't do it in the backcountry. But like on a rail trip, you find a cool like kind of picnic table-esque feature. You get a little baked. It's kind of cloudy. Couple of your homies. Half cab tail press back one. You're stoked. Pivoting here. Golf. Something that you're into here. What's your lowest score ever in the golf world?
I mean, it depends on the course, you know. Sometimes we'll play like solo part threes, but like typically at my course with my brothers and dad from the back is like low 80s, like 81, 82.
81, 82. Wow. Do you play best ball, like breakfast ball? Like, no way.
Just
like,
hit the ball in the hole.
It's legit. That's
Normally, if I'm like not playing a lot and kind of like a little more less dialed, I'll be like mid high 80s, 86s, something like that.
You ever chuck a club?
Yeah. Fuck those clubs, dude.
Well, which club do you think you've thrown the most? Like, are you throwing the driver? Are you throwing putters? I feel like not a lot of people chuck the putter.
Nah. You don't want to fuck up the green too much. But if you chuck a wedge or iron into the rough, you're fine. It's a nice little feeling.
And then do you go grab? Have you ever left a club?
Yeah.
You've tossed and left.
It didn't serve me anymore.
This is gonna sound bad. I feel bad, but I did that too at Mark Zoller's charity golf tournament.
Dude, that looks fun.
It's mad fun. You should come.
I don't really golf anymore, but
you've put the clubs down.
I put them down for a long time when I was a kid, and then picked them up a couple years ago again, and then now everybody's like all into golf, and I'm like, nah.
Oh, so by everybody sharing their excitement about something else, you're like, it's bumming me out. It's like if you found a good song and then everybody else listens to it and it kind of bums you out.
No, I just grew up doing it instead of like growing up on snow and shit. And so now that people are all like hyped, it's just like a grass is greener different thing. I'm like, this is the dumbest fucking sport in the world.
So now you hate golf, it sounds like.
I wouldn't say I hate it, but I don't love it. But it depends who you're playing with, you know.
Oh, I'm not a pretentious golfer. I'm a golfing with the homies. It's a 6-hour hang with probably somebody that you have
6 hours to play 18 holes.
Well, the full mission, you know what I mean? 18 with 2 friends. You drive half an hour to the course, and then you get a snack, then you play, then you get dinner or lunch.
Whole day adventure.
It's a whole day. It's an activity. But I feel like for whoever you get in the cart with, you get to have like a sweet hang with them. It's like a little bit like, you know, if it's like one of your homies, like when do you hang out with your homie alone unless you're on a road trip for 4 hours? It's sweet. That's my pushback about why maybe you shouldn't hate golf. But anyways, Happy Gilmore 2, what's your thoughts on it?
I didn't even finish it.
It was that bad to you? Yeah, I thought it was horrible. People try to justify it.
No.
It was a family reunion for actors to get together with their old best friends.
Mm-hmm. And adding some of like the tour players was kind of funny, but nah. Other than John Daly, there was nothing worth my time.
Yeah, I definitely give that a flop. I think that movie got 4 out of 10 for me.
It's pretty spot on.
0 is when you turn it off halfway through, so you're sitting at a 0.
Mm-hmm.
How are you enjoying blowing up on a snowboard? You're absolutely killing it these days. You're getting a lot of exposure. You're riding very well.
Say that.
Oh no, I've rode with you. I've seen your footage come out the last 3 to 4 years. Yeah, how's things going with snowboarding? You stoked these days?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Definitely have a lot of work to do. We're just getting started. Yeah, just trying to ride away from more stuff than not.
What's on the bucket list right now?
Like actual full part, not just a couple clips and like mashups. And, you know, as fun as that is, we gotta just go. You know.
So to you still look at the full part like the holy grail or something that's something that you want to check off the bucket list.
Yeah, or not even like a thing to check off, just it's something that I would like to do because I've never done it, and it seems like a nice, healthy challenge.
Yeah, you know what? It is a healthy challenge. I don't know that not everybody likes the word bucket list, but it's something that you want to do in the next couple years. Looking back, let's say 5-10 years ago, could you imagine that you would be where you are right now?
I don't know. I kind of just wanted to be on my board as much as I could, and nothing's changed like too much with that. You know, I can just go to cool places, thankfully, and grateful enough to be able to go to those places with great people. Just keep boarding. I don't know.
Coolest place you've ever been?
We didn't actually snowboard there, but when we went to Norway to film the intro this year in like September, that was like, I've had a lot of pretty drives, and that was like insane. Me and Tor were just like cruising in his brother's pretty fast car, just up these like insane like fjord roads and shit, like where we filmed like the Lord of the Rings section of us like running. That was insane.
Okay, this is when's the movie come out?
I have absolutely no idea.
No idea.
No.
Okay.
But
well,
I know premieres are
Beyond
until
Medals.
like the end of November, so probably sometime in December.
Okay. This will probably come out beforehand, but for those that are listening before the
Oh, this is coming out soon?
This is coming out probably
Oh,
soonish.
shit.
But anyways, there's a really rad section at the beginning of the movie that I think anybody can watch that and go, no fucking way. Like it's crazy. It is so well done. I like just like kind of prying into this right now because people are like, what's they talking about? And it is like, it's like pretty, it's a masterpiece. Kevin's brother is a fucking wizard.
Absolute genius. He's amazing.
All right. Something more snowboard specific. I feel like you're somebody who really pays attention to what your snowboarding looks and feels like. Who's somebody that you look up to in snowboarding?
Definitely Keegan Valaika and Tommy Gesme, probably my top dogs.
Why do you think you're drawn to their snowboarding and not, say, somebody who's chucking back 21s or somebody?
It's just everything they do looks good, and you know that it probably feels good, and it's not like a forced all the time, you know? It's kind of just like very, like, yeah, they're doing insane shit, but it's not like they just make it look very like majestic.
There's something so sick about when you see somebody who looks so comfortable at what they're doing and they make it look so easy that you watching it, if they can do something that's so hard but it makes you feel comfortable and you knew that probably felt so good for them and it didn't look like, you know, somebody does like some of the gnarliest shit and it looks natural and easy, like Tommy and Keegan's footage. Like there's something so inspiring about that, because there's also like people who do really crazy shit, but when you watch them ride away, you get like the I'm scared the whole time during their whole shot. And you're like, those aren't typically my favorite clips when I'm like gripped, like I hope this person gets through this kink soon because it looks like they gonna die. Like Tommy and Keegan look like the whole time they're like, we got this. Like that one clip of Keegan where he does the half cab over the bar and then ducks the other bar. Like he does that with such finesse that most people who would try that, you would be like, dude, I don't want to even watch this. But like, dude, that's a buttery clip. You seen that clip?
Yeah, he's probably my number one for sure.
All right, something that you know now that you wish you knew, let's say at like 15. Sorry, I went into an Austin Powers voice there. Oops.
Save more money.
Oh, that's a good one. No, everyone, you're batting 100 here. Everybody's looking at themselves right now like, did I really need to buy that? Like, there's shit that back in the day I've bought that I'm like, what a waste of like $200. Like I bought a dog cage, this like massive, expensive like $300 dog cage when we got a dog, and I've never put the dog in a cage. Waste $300. It's sitting outside now. It's all rusty.
Can't even resell it for.
I was thinking about reselling it. I did think to myself when I was walking up the stairs and I saw it under the stairs, and it's kind of in the spot where it's collecting some rain. It's got some rust on it, and I was looking at it and I was like, should I sell that thing? And I was like, nah, dude, that's a freebie. You just got to give that one back. Mm-hmm. Like you ain't getting your money back for that one. That's a you thing now, Jody. All right, one rider that you wish or would like to guest star in one of the projects that you film in the future. Somebody that you want to ride alongside, let's say, spend a year filming with them.
I mean, I kind of have the ideal homies right now that I like filming with.
I'm kind of good. I'm kind of working with the dream team right now.
They're kind of just the best.
They are the best.
On and off snowboards. I mean, it definitely would be fun to go on a trip with Haldor. Like, we've been on trips before, not necessarily like filming, but that would be fun.
I feel like there's a lot of people that are really keen to be a professional snowboarder, and you yourself who are you riding for right now, top to bottom? Like, who are your main sponsors?
Monster Energy.
Yeah.
Beyond Metals, Rome Snowboards, and North Wave Boots.
And to me, you've never been somebody, knowing you for just over a year now, but seeing the way that you entered into the space, it never seemed like this thing that you were, the end-all be-all was to be like a professional snowboarder. You know what I mean? Where some people, that is their, like you talked to Mason Jar, and Jar was like, I was flipping through magazines or whatever, watching these videos, and I was like, I'm going to be a professional snowboarder one day. You know what I mean? And that's amazing. Like, manifested it, got to where he's at, put the work in or whatever. But to you, it seems like you almost just like, what was your approach to like getting where you're at right now? Because I feel like there's a lot of people that are throwing shit at the wall and they don't necessarily get anywhere, but you've gotten to a pretty special place. Like, how do you think, what characteristics kind of helped motivate you to get where you are today?
Thank you, first of all.
I enjoy the outroll of your career.
I think it's just important to like not lose that it's just snowboarding. Like, everything you're doing, no matter like what stickers are on your board, what like shit you're going to, like, it's all just snowboarding. So just like snowboard and try to snowboard better than you did the day before, and just, I don't know, like, yeah, it's definitely nice to be able to have like financial support to keep snowboarding, but like I never did this of like, oh, I want to make a bunch of money. Like, if I wanted to make a bunch of money, I would have stayed in college, and gotten a job. Like, we don't make that much money compared to like 95% of the world that actually just like works and salaries and stuff. But like, we can just snowboard, and that's kind of what we're going for.
Yeah, and that's it's kind of as good as it gets, That's if you can do something that you really love and get paid for it, but would you say that since you've turned this into a professional career now, is there an added stress that you've put on yourself to maintain this, and has it changed your perspective on like and your enjoyment around snowboarding?
We talked about this last night. What did I say about stress?
You don't like stress.
I was like, it's not. Just don't do it. It's just there's like zero positive.
So when you get stressed, what goes in? What's your thought process to get out of a stressful situation?
It takes a lot to get me stressed. Like maybe like the most stressed I'll be is in like a Costco or something, like a public place. Just a lot going on, but then you just leave and it's fine.
Is there somebody in your life that was really stressed out and you're like, I know what the effects of being stressed out are, and so I don't want to be stressed? Or did somebody tell you that it's not healthy for you? Or like, most people aren't aware of it though.
Yeah.
Like I run fairly stressed, I would say.
Yeah, you do. Jody, everything's fine. You're like.
I just think that everything is like kind of challenged, like kind of hard, you know? I'm like,
life is hard for sure, but I don't think stressing makes it any easier.
yeah, that is the correct answer. And it is weird that you have like everybody typically knows the answer to the situation that they're in. You know what I mean? If you really ask yourself about whatever situation that you're in and you're just being honest with yourself in the fucking mirror, you typically know the answer. And so do I think that running stressed at any level has got me further? I'd say no, it's only backtracked. Like I get headaches a lot and stuff. And where does that come from? Tension in the shoulders. Where does that come from? Stress. And it's not that I'm stressed. I'm just scared sometimes about like not reaching my full potential, which I didn't do in snowboarding. And I feel like now that I'm getting older and, you know, I want to have a certain lifestyle and be able to help certain people in my family or have a certain amount of financial money that I can like do things with like my family that my family did, like have a cottage maybe, you know, that would be cool. I mean, I guess the first goal would be to own a house in Whistler. What's your goal? What do you want to spend money on?
I'm going to buy land.
Land?
Hopefully soon. Maybe not super soon, but like within the next 5 years or something. Build a little house, a little A-frame, and big ass garage.
That's kind of vague though, but like where? What's the land look like?
Probably Arizona.
Arizona
probably
flat.
Northern, like where?
Would it be flat? Is it just rocks everywhere?
Dude, the high desert is like the sickest shit ever. There's like the town that we have a little cabin in is like 6,000 elevation.
6,000 feet?
Mm-hmm.
So that's high.
You just climb like up from Phoenix for like 3 hours.
6,000 feet is what, 2,000 meters? That is high. That's like, that's super high.
It snows and stuff, but it's also like super nice. And
is there a resort in Arizona?
There's 2.
What are they called?
Snow Bowl and Sunrise.
They get POW?
Hmm?
What? Do you have a season's pass?
No, I haven't gone in a long time, actually. I haven't been in Arizona too much in the winter because it like snows, but not like enough for street stuff all the time, you know. You'll maybe have like a week or something there.
I feel like Reno's gotten snow before.
Yeah, it just melts mad quick.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen shots maybe in like an old Tech 9 movie or something like that. Being involved in the filming side of snowboarding, is there any film crews, film projects that have come out in the last 5-ish years that you regard as being inspiring to you?
Was Good Sport in the last 5 years?
That's I would say, I think it's 2021, I want to say, or 2020.
That's a big one.
That was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy at it again.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the stuff of like Keegan and older things that I would like are more than 5 years time, so that doesn't really fit the criteria. But all the things that Kevin puts together for the Beyond Metals movies are insane, and I never used to really watch like anything other than street videos until starting to watch these boys, and they do it. They get the job done for sure.
We confirm they get the job done. Anyways, this film, Cease and Desist, is coming out. You have some footage in it. You're involved in this absolutely monumental intro that's going to blow everyone's mind. I highly suggest not watching the Beyond Metal movie on your phone. That's got to be full. You want to, like, you know, maybe sit down on the couch, call one of your friends over, and, you know, light a candle, turn up the music, maybe have a mimosa or a Crown and Coke and a Monster and maybe a joint, and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We're gonna go through 10 quick questions. All right, these are bullet.
Those were the 10.
No, we were freestyling. We were not even. We were just freestyling. That was organic.
Oh right.
One trick that you suck at.
I'm trying to half cab 5-0s.
Oh, I lost the way you hook. Yeah.
I keep just tapping. I'm like, fuck.
I used to make fun of people who couldn't half cab 5-0, and I stopped doing it. That trick came out pretty big in like 2010, and I perfected it for a year, really got into it. And then I remember being like, the trick's so easy and everyone's doing it, so I stopped doing it. And then I lost it, and now I'm like, and now I see them and I'm like, that trick is kind of fresh. Like, why did you lose that? Like, who's got a good half cab 5-0? Anybody's name comes to mind?
Jake Audette.
Yeah, totally. Jake Kuzik, correct answer.
I didn't say probably as well.
Best feeling trick.
Like a switchback one. I mean, when you get a good nose press on like stiffer board and it just doinks you, that's pretty nice too.
Favorite grab?
Maybe like stalefish. I don't know.
Maybe stalefish. Totally.
I don't
know. Worst trick in snowboarding?
Anything over a 14.
16's not acceptable, everybody. Wrap it up. You hear that, Red?
Back floors on.
Back 450s? No? I'm kind of down with 450s.
No.
You don't like the 450?
It's just too much.
In the streets, I don't like it. In slope style, I do like it. And I really like it. I just, I don't like it. You need to lock onto the rail, be squared, be in the middle, and then not turn at all on the rail ever. Like 450 and then lock, and then I don't even mind the 270 out bucket if it's a gap flat down.
Big spinner.
Yeah, totally. Like front 9, like let's go.
Yikes.
Hey, it's better than the half cab 50 no sled pretzel.
Oh my god.
You know that one on the kink? I already
don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that trick is bad. It's almost, 50. What about do you think a 50-50 front 180 is an acceptable trick in snowboarding?
Sometimes it is so sick, dude.
What?
Like,
when?
There's this one clip, I think Dusty did it in Buster, and it's like this big, just like down flat ledge, and he just like kind of like pops up on it and then just like pops out like the sickest, just like OG, like MFM front one over something, and it's just gangster. But obviously it depends on what it is and who's doing it, like anything.
Who would you rather watch snowboard, Haldor or Dusty? So different.
Haldor.
Oh yeah, Haldor is just at this point, anything he does, because of the impact he's had on snowboarding for over 17 years now. I think he kind of blew up in like 2008. He's getting to that 20-year marker, which I always say is like such a special marker. Like, you've been filming video parts for 20 years, but Haldor hasn't just been filming video parts. He's been melting minds. I know that you actually really look up to Haldor. What about Haldor do you like? Why are you attracted to this incredible figure? But why? What's up with Haldor? Why do you like him? Why does anybody like him?
Well, he's best, also number one. But like, yeah, a lot of people, you can tell that it's them from far away. But like, there's like, when he's in the air, you like, oh, it's like, that's Haldor. And like, there's no one else who rides like him. And like, even if you're not seeing like the base of his board or something, like, you're immediately like, yo, because he just like is so like himself and always like just makes it look fun and like you want to go snowboard. And he's just like just an amazing human as well. So, big legend.
Yeah, there is something about when your personality matches the way you snowboard. Some people, it's like it kind of like corresponds, and then some people you see how they're dressing, and then they're snowboarding, and you're like, oh, I get it. Haldor being one of those people. Like the mustache. When he started running the mustache, I was like, fucking legend, dude. Who's the most underrated right now?
Derek Lemke.
Derek Lemke's footage was incredible this year.
It's always incredible.
Did he board slide like a triple kink with a C in it, and then there's like a kink afterwards?
It was like
down,
like
flat,
a
down,
C,
flat,
down,
C.
flat, down, flat, down, like C, then like a little closeout thing that he kind of just like skirted over. It was very sick.
Oh, yeah, because I remember during the skirt scenario, like if he dunks his board, like the nose of his board, into that left zone, like he's going to fly face first into the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And he like goes around that C perfectly, goes to that kink, and then pushes it to fakie.
So dope. Yeah, he might honestly be the like most talented rail rider on the planet. He can do absolutely anything on anything and make it just look so like he's like not going over like 10 tries. Like it's fucked.
So when you've filmed with him, he would lay some shit like within a couple tries?
We were only together on a trip for like maybe a week or so, and then he got hurt on like the least sketchy thing he was trying. But
he pulled a Sage.
Yeah, exactly. But I've seen him lay some of the crazy shit immediately. But that's just it's just kind of known, you know. It's just this is how he does it.
What's your favorite feature to see in a park?
Like a big round down, flat, down, flat, down, flat, down. Tell him just.
It doesn't end? The down, it just kinks forever?
But it's like a nice big kinker.
You like a big kinker in the park?
Yeah.
I don't think, whenever I see like a kink that's more than a down, flat, down, I'm always like, those days are over. Like maybe a board slide, but if
you're
it
looking for a little more like creativity in a spot, just than a down, flat, down. So like when you just get used to kind of holding on for a couple more buckaroos, then you get to something in the streets and you're like, yo.
Do you think a front 50-50 or a back 50-50 is easier on a kink?
I think a front 50.
Front?
Mm-hmm. But I know I have the unpopular opinion of that.
Everybody, I was a front 50-50 or two, and then I had a couple bad slams. And then I got better at back 50-50s because of that. And now, that's probably around like 2008. And since then, I've been like a back 50 on a kink to me is like pretty chilling. Front 50 is too, but like high speed-ish front 50 on like a kink is like, ooh, I'd rather go back 50. What about switch 50? Switch back or switch front? What do you rather do?
Switch back.
Switch back? I'd rather go switch front 50. Pretty cool, eh? Do you have one person that you want to do well at the Olympics in any discipline?
Zoe. We're always rooting for Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe's the legend.
But also
She's
all
great.
the homies, you know, like Annika goes and Tess, Kokomo.
You see Kokomo's back 16
Dude,
she just
so
posted?
dope.
What did you think of that back 16?
Insane.
I kind of feel like that's a pivoted moment? Pivotal moment for female snowboarding. That one was like the Jamie Anderson to me learning the cab 10 double. Like that looked big to me. I don't know if it had any significance to you because I know you're not in that world, but did that kind of hit?
I mean, it makes me very proud of Kokomo because that is sick. It's not something I'm trying to work on or will ever try to work on. But yeah, if any of the homies are working for something and then they ride away, you can't not be stoked for them. So
do you got any advice in general for people listening?
Just like, don't do anything that doesn't make you happy, you know, because even if, like, I don't know, if you're not stoked on snowboarding, you're not, like, going into it with the right mindset or something, maybe, like, take a break and reset and, like, I don't know, just it's not really worth doing anything that you're, like, bummed on, you know.
How do you reset? How do you press the reset button? If you're like in a funk, which you don't get into because you don't get stressed, but that doesn't necessarily
I'll
mean
get in funks that aren't like stress induced.
Okay.
Like I'll just be like
how do you
sad or something.
What's your approach to getting out of those, or how has that like
kind of rest? You have to let your body rest. And I'll like let my phone die for just like days and just like chill with the family or something and kind of just like go on bike rides or just like fully just kind of detach from all like the hecticness that typically goes on when you're just traveling a lot, and sleep a shit ton, dude. Sleeping is like one of the best things you can do.
Yeah, I know the rise and grind movement. I don't know if I back that though. Like, get up, put the extra effort in, work for 4. Like, I'd like the extra effort. Sorry to interrupt myself here, but like, extra effort's one thing, but like rise and grind till 10 p.m. and then get up at like 5, they say now, you know what I mean? And like, I'm like, dude, what do you mean 5? 5 hours of sleep, dude?
Not
What do you,
good.
if you sleep for 5 hours, if you sleep for hours, 5 hours, but you don't choose that, you know, you're not good at sleeping, then fuck, that sucks, but that's your life.
Yeah.
But if you are waking yourself up knowingly to just be like, I gotta rise and grind, 5 hours of sleep, get up and hustle, like, dude, you are going to burn the fuck out.
And you can definitely, like, there's time and places to rise and grind. Like, if you're, like, on a trip or something, you're going to bed early, waking up early, and just getting her done. But
that's maybe me. Maybe the 5 hours doesn't work for me. Maybe it works for somebody else. I don't know.
yeah, a lot of people can do that. I need, like, I'm like a toddler, dude. I need, like, minimum, like, 9 to, like, 11, dude. Like,
hell yeah. 9
I like
hours.
Sleeping a lot.
We go to bed 10 o'clock, and then we probably get up at, I get up at 8. My wife gets up at 7. We both get up at 7, but then I just kind of like flip-flop around for 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Anyways, thanks for coming on, and we're going to move things along here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're stellar.
Thank you.
We're going to have a great
night.